Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Arthur. This is Georgia for Low. I'm going to be your host today. Hey, just going to take a few minutes every time. We're going to talk about a new unit or a device that we picked up for our Jeep. And it is the Magellan TRX7 CS Pro. This is their high-end or top-of-the-line model off-road unit that they offer. I've been using the TR5 for a couple of years, and obviously it's a 5-inch screen, a smaller unit. This unit has more features, but some of the basic operation is the same. So we really like the TR5, and it works really well. So we wanted to upgrade and get a bigger unit, some more features, and get more involved in recording our trips. Also get more involved in sharing GPX files, or get more involved with people sharing GPX files with us. And that brings up the TRX Trailhead.com. Magellan has a website. Go to that URL, create you an account. You can upload GPX files. You can create your own route. You sync those to the unit, and there you are. When you got the unit inside the vehicle, you can follow those routes that you've created, and or follow the routes or the GPX files that someone shared with you. Or this thing comes with a lot of the trail systems for service roads and trails from some of the trail parks, off-road parks. A lot of those trail systems, or from what I've seen, all of them in my area are already loaded into the system, which is pretty nice. But anyways, I'm going to talk a little bit about the features, what comes in this box, and we'll show you the website, and talk a little bit more about why we chose this unit, or how we use the unit, how we've been using the TR5, and how we plan on using this unit as well. And I think you'll like some of the benefits of this unit as we dive in. So I'm just going to read some information straight off the box here, and just let you know a little bit about this unit. So you get turn-by-turn trail and street navigation, which is really cool. So if you're in the vehicle and you have a route that you planned that you're following, or a GPX file that somebody shared with you and you're following it, it will give you turn-by-turn street instructions or navigation instructions, which is really nice. Waterproof and dust-proof. So this is a really, it's a true off-road unit. It does have a shock-resistant housing, so maybe some light bumps and drops, it's not going to damage the unit. High resolution 2D and 3D maps, base maps for US and Canada, and those come with free updates, so that's pretty cool. When you're recording, you can also, when you're recording like a video, there's some overlay gauges that you can display, and those are kind of cool. Gives you some kind of basic information that you can kind of overlay on your video. It's got a built-in 8 megapixel camera here on the back. It's got instant video playback on the unit, so if you've done a recording, you can go back and watch it on this unit as well. It's also got auto start recording when approaching the trails. So in other words, if say you know how to get somewhere and you're approaching some trail system, it can start auto recording once you reach that trail system. So that's kind of cool. One touch backtrack and off trail notification. So if you're getting off of your route, you get notifications, and basically just one touch backtrack and you can go back the way you came. It's preloaded with over 100,000 four-wheel drive, ATV, motorcycle, and snowmobile trails. That's pretty cool. And you can see a lot of those, if not all those, I guess, on the TRX Trailhead.com website. And also they're available inside the unit as well. There is an app. Magellan has an app for your phone. So the app has a lot of some of these same features that the unit has. I don't use the app personally, but that might be something that you want to investigate or look at and see if you want to use it. Track recording, community publishing. In other words, if you've recorded a track, you can publish that on the TRX Trailhead and share that with people. People can locate it and find it, and other people can do the same thing. If there's other people in your region or anywhere in the U.S. or wherever, but typically your region, you can see their tracks if they've shared them, and then obviously utilize that track to go explore. Comes with some rugged ram mounts with a couple of different mounting options, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's talk about what kind of comes in this package here. It's definitely got a quick release cradle. That's kind of what we have here. I've already got a portion of the ram mount attached here. It's going to come with some screws to get it attached, but this is the quick release dock station. Just a little button on the top right here. You just press that and it pulls right off, and now you can take this and you can go take pictures, take a video, whatever. You can get outside the vehicle with it, and you can see the camera and stuff here on the back. But pretty neat. The docking station works pretty cool. That's how quick and easy it locks in. And we're going to utilize the ram mount. Probably take this guy here or something similar. I got some other ram mounts, and we'll probably mount this to one of the new bases that we have. And it should be pretty sturdy and ready to rock and roll in the Jeep. So you basically get the suction cup mount. I talked about it. It's going to come with this guy. Comes with 2 screws to mount that to your suction cup, and you can stick that obviously on the windshield. You have an AC adapter for charging the unit in the house, DC adapter, and of course there's an additional charge cord that you would utilize with both of those. It also comes with a handlebar motorcycle mount. If you're into that kind of thing, you can kind of mount that on a handlebar or motorcycle. And it's got a little quick reference guide. The unit is pretty intuitive. I think time you quickly read through this is only a few pages, you'll find that it's pretty intuitive. One thing you saw when I set that down, the unit wasn't locked in. So if you look at the cradle's got these 2 little tabs right here. Well, those tabs need to actually secure themselves across the front of the unit. So let me see if I can do this. See how those 2 little tabs are hanging on the outside edge of the unit? And then boom, it locks in and it's not going anywhere. But you can falsely install that if you're not careful. But you can see how those tabs need to grip or come outside the edge of the unit right there. It's pretty easy, comes on. Tabs are locked in. It ain't going nowhere. Solid, sturdy mount. The cradle obviously has a built-in charging cord. But let's take a look at the website, and I just want to show you what that looks like and talk about some of the features of the website and how I use it. Okay, so here's a look at the TRX Trailhead, and I've created an account. So here's my account, and it keeps track of a couple of things. It gives you some achievements. As you can see here, some of our little achievement badges, things like that. You can put in your vehicle. You can see we got our Jeep in there. But just some information to fill out. Also your units, they're listed here for your, if you got the app, what unit that you have synced, what, TRX unit that you have synced with the system. And then here's your journal. This is kind of cool. These are your logged files or trips, and then here's your plans. These are what you have planned, created, or these are your trips that you plan to go on. Now these are all the files that I've created right here. Or you can go on here and map out your own route, and that's what I've done here. Let's just click on one of these. And here, let me zoom out a little bit. This is a route that we created, and we kind of started just outside of Chattanooga is where the route starts. I know how to get to Chattanooga, so I didn't need anything straight from the house. So you can pick, when you're building a route, you can pick where you want to start from, obviously. But this will give me turn-by-turn directions all the way to the end of the route. I got Hurricane Creek. This has been on my list. This is a popular route that's in the Carolinas, and we've been meaning to hit that one. Witt Road is also a nice one that runs through eastern Tennessee. Got a lot of creek crossings. This one's pretty popular with a lot of people. We actually did this route, I think a year or two ago, maybe. Nemo Tunnel, another popular one. You can see it. This is all turn-by-turn directions. You can create a new route, and your logs. In other words, these are where, these are the trips that you have logged. This is the Carpenter Cove route. That's just outside of Tracy City, Tennessee. And some of these are just different routes. You can see they're marked. However, someone marked. This is a GPX file somebody shared with me, so I don't know exactly what some of these markers are. They're just part of the file, and obviously keep it simple. You just follow the blue line and explore. Now, Coal Creek, which is Wind Rock. I mean, look at this. I mean, it is just, this is pretty much, I don't know if it's entirely their whole trail system on here, but it's massive. So you can also, right here, if you look, you can upload a GPX file. So if someone shares a GPX file with you, you can upload it here, and it will come in your logged trips. So from the unit, you'll just, when you get the unit powered up and you go to your journal, under your logs, you'll just go through and find that GPX file that somebody shared with you, and click on it, and then you can follow it. They have the option to follow it, so it's pretty cool. But let's see if we can, it's been, let me zoom back out and kind of get closer to home. It's been a little while since I've planned a route. I haven't used this in probably about 5 to 8 months actually planning a route, but we're gonna, right here it says add new route. We're gonna click on that, and it gives you some basic little instructions here on how to do it. So we're going to create a waypoint. Gives you a little bit of instructions there. See that one more time, create waypoint. So what we want to do, let's just zoom in a little bit. Say we want to start, let's see, we want to start here in Adairsville. We're going to start over here. This is create waypoint. So there's going to be our starting point, and we want to go out this road right here, so we're going to probably drop another, create a waypoint there. And it drew another route down here. That might be depending on where I dropped my first one at on the interstate, but so we're going to head out here. Let's see. And it's just going to continuously keep drawing the blue line for you. We want to go out here. And we're going to come down here. We're going to take this turn, so we want to create a waypoint there. And that'll create our route through there. So now we're building a route. And you can go back, and this here is, I probably clicked on a weird spot on the interstate, and it's bringing me all the way down here to turn back around and come back up. So you can zoom in a little tighter and get your points dropped. Yeah, you can see I kind of clicked here off the interstate. I didn't even click on it, so it's going to have me come down the interstate, turn around, and come back up this way. So, but you get the idea of how to create your waypoints. And what's cool about this is how I create a lot of our rides. I scour the internet looking for places to ride. People in a lot of the Facebook groups and forums will share places that they've either explored, places that they ride. They give you a road name, and typically you already know what region they're in or what state, but they give you a road name or something, and you can go into this map system, find the road, and once you locate the road, now you can start building your route from that road back to where your starting point is or where your home is. And now you've developed a route that you can actually take the unit, go put it in your vehicle, and now follow that with turn-by-turn navigation. So it's pretty cool. If you click up here, this right here is user shared tracks. Let me zoom out a little bit and see if we can find some. So right here's one. Somebody shared this track just north of, Dawsonville, Georgia. So somebody has shared this track. So if you wanted to, you could go ride this track. It's available. Someone shared it. Zoom back out. Right here, east of Chattanooga, west of McKaysville, is another route somebody has shared. And come on, internet. So there it is. So that's pretty cool. So that's how you can share, people can share information. Let's come back up here and close that out. And right here is trails and Forest Service roads. You can see how many are highlighted everywhere. And these are all available inside the unit as well. You just don't have to, these are just visible for you on the website so you can get information, explore, figure out where you want to go and how you're going to get there. Pretty neat stuff. And there's other options up here. There's campsites, there's lodging, travel information, fuel, things like that. Coffee shop, restaurants, airports. All that stuff is kind of available to you to locate and to navigate. Once you power up the unit, there's a little power button right here on the face of it. But once you power it up, it's going to ask you to log into your account or create an account. So you can see that right there. We're going to go. Nope, we don't want to create an account. I already got an account. Go back. We want to sign in. We can hit that. And there you would enter your email and password. So let me just do that real quick. Let's see. It's got a very nice audible sound to it, doesn't it? Let's see. Password. So we're going to sign in. So once you sign in, it's going to start synchronizing. I got the Wi-Fi. I think I got the Wi-Fi already turned on, and you got access to Wi-Fi with this. So whatever your Wi-Fi network is in your home, you'll have to input your password and stuff for that and connect it. But now it's synchronizing. So what it's doing is it's synchronizing with my account that I have. I've already signed in with my TRX Trailhead account. So we're signed in with that. So it's syncing with all of my rides, plans, and GPX files that I have online. You can see that it's synchronizing. So you just want to give it a little bit of time to synchronize. Okay, so once you get it synchronized, you're going to come up to this screen here. And this is pretty much your home screen to get started. There's your journal, where you got your logged and planned trips. Remember we discussed those earlier about the website. So those are available to you. And you can just click on any one of those. And from there, you're ready to explore. So let's go back. So from here, there's camera feature option here. This is for recording. Let's go. I want to go back. Here's your image gallery. If you had a bunch of pictures or things or videos, it'd be in this gallery. Don't have anything there. The unit's new. just some of your settings. Like I said, it's pretty intuitive. It's user friendly. And like right here, off-road trails. It's going to drop down a list of off-road trails that are available. And I can click on either one of those. Let's just click on something here. And there's a trail. Gives you some basic details about it. And you can follow this and head out to that trail. Let's go back. OHV areas as well. It's going to list of those. Just pick on one. That looks like, I think that said Highland Park. Gives you some information, and hit the go button and it'll take you right there to it. So it's pretty neat. Gives you your dirt miles, your tracks, all that stuff. Like I said, it's pretty intuitive to use. Here's your map feature. It's got road names and all that stuff when you're starting to travel, and so you can identify. You got record. There's some other features here, but just something you need to play with and get used to. And pretty neat little unit. And like I said, the beauty of this is discovering routes. There's people all the time sharing information about a secret trail, a secret road, and like I said, you take the website, locate those, build your route to it, and go explore. And the neat thing about this is you can drop waypoints. If you're on a trail and maybe the road's washed out and the bridge is closed, well, you can drop a waypoint there and maybe take a picture of it. So that's available that'll be available on your track when you're recording it, or when you're out exploring your route or whatever, and you come across a creek crossing, you can drop a waypoint, take a picture of it. Maybe a nice waterfall or something. I'm just trying to think of some things. Drop a waypoint, take a picture of it. However you want to do it, you can name the waypoints, things like that. So this is a great little unit. And if it goes to sleep on you here, there may be a setting in there I got to dial up. Just hit the little power button, brings it back up. And but hey, pretty nice unit. And I think you ought to check it out. I'll put some information down in the description. And I'm excited to use this, and we'll probably do another video show this inside the Jeep once we get it installed. I got to make some arrangements to the dash and get a new setup going there. But hey, thanks for watching. I'm Arthur. You're watching Georgia 4Low. Make sure you subscribe, share the video, drop me comments below. I love hearing from everybody. Thanks for watching.